Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This video is going to be my review and a how-to video on using Biolages' new vegan hair color. So here I am kind of mixing everything out. This is the powder that it comes in a little bag. You mix 1:3 ratio. So I am going to now boil some water like it says. Then you will be adding the contents into this mixture right here. So here is the powder. I measured just under 1/4 of a cup like it says on the bag, and I just mixed it in. It looks and smells just like tea leaves. Honestly, that's what it smells like if you're wondering. And so I just kind of let it set in there, and then in a second I'm gonna go ahead and just mix it so it doesn't get any lumps or anything. Honestly, the overall texture is really liquidy. It wasn't powdery, there wasn't any crumbly bits. All right, so I'm in my bathroom now. I'm just kind of combing through my hair. This is about 2-day-old, 3-day-old hair. The package says do it on clean hair, but for me, I noticed that my hair does better with greasier hair. So I'm just applying some gloves. This is the mixture. I kept it in the pot that it was in just for sake of not dirtying up any bowls. I attempted to start at my roots just like I would with any color application, especially if it's just a deposit only. I'm not lifting anything, so it's pretty safe to start on your roots. The main focus though is the ends. They're really dry and they have gotten really light, almost like a level 7, 8, where my natural is pretty dark. So I'm trying to just get one cohesive blended color. So here I am kind of trying to be all professional and sectioning it out, but it's just becoming really messy. So I just kind of started going towards my ends, putting some of that liquid in my hands, and then just kind of rubbing it through all the way throughout. And at this point, I just kind of gave up on sectioning because it was quite messy and it's really liquidy. It's like putting water on your hair. So it did not have a texture of even a conditioner. It is super, super liquidy, super light. So it's not what you're used to when it comes to regular permanent hair color toners. I would say it's closest to a toner that you get at the salon where it's quite liquidy, but even still, it was a lot. So I took a comb out and started just kind of brushing through my hair. That way the roots and the ends would have a nice seamless blend. I was really afraid that the color would be really patchy and take really well in some parts and other parts would not be saturated. So I just kind of went through and combed it just to make sure, like I said, it would just be a nice, smooth, finished look. So I'm just repeating the same steps, starting at the top and working my way towards the bottom, just making sure everything is nice and saturated, especially my ends. That way it's a nice seamless blend all throughout. I'm now just taking the very last little bit of the mixture and just putting it on my roots, doing the back of my head, just kind of dropping it on and just smashing it in there just to make sure everything's saturated, because at this point it's getting a little bit more matted. It's harder for me to section, so I'm just going in and throwing it everywhere. Alright, so right here is the aftermath. It did clean up quite easily, but I would recommend you guys act quickly. Don't just let it sit there and go on and go watch a movie or do something. Clean it up immediately, because even though it was quite easy to clean up, it did leave the mildest tint of green, but no worries, it did come right out. Just something to keep in mind. I processed my hair for 30 minutes. I put a little bit of saran wrap over my head and that was about it. Hey guys, so really quickly I wanted to show you what the color looks like outside. Inside the house it looked really black, and it's not black, it's just like a nice dark brown. I really just wanted to tone them. That's really what I used this whole color line for, was just to tone my ends. Was it worth it? Honestly not. It's a lot of work, really messy, just to kind of tint your hair a little bit. I highly recommend that you guys use those tinted deposit only conditioners that you might see in drugstores, or similar to Overtone, those kind of products where you just leave in the tinted conditioner in your hair for 10, 20, 30 minutes. It gives it the exact same kind of quality, less mess, and besides it only lasts like 20 washes. So that whole ordeal with burning the water and mixing, making a mess, and gloves, it's not really worth it. It's starting to rain. I wanted to make more videos today, but like I said, the weather did not permit, but I did want to make sure I do a follow-up with you guys on how it turned out. So overall, this is going to be good just to kind of get me by until the next time that I tone my hair, but I am trying to not use anything with ammonia, developers, peroxide, anything like that. Try to keep my hair color as natural as possible. I'm gonna trim my hair in January. I'll make a video about how I cut my hair based off of the moons, all that fun kind of stuff. Click subscribe if you want to see more videos. This hair video is going to be a little bit different than my witchy content, but I am a licensed hairstylist, so I would like to do some hair videos. I'm also going to kind of do a whole experiment about cutting my hair based off of the moon, see if it grows. I want to try to do some biotin videos. I want to incorporate doing some spell work to make my hair grow long. So just fun little things that, yeah, they kind of incorporate hair, even though it might not be a hair beauty channel. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.